So welcome to Donna. How was your Friday the 13th? Well, of course it was my niece's birthday, so I even called her and sang happy birthday to her. Had great grandpa say happy birthday to her. Went ahead and worked today. Got everything. I While I was working, I was no, it was on my break. I was talking to a good friend of mine, a couple good friends, and they were like, if you're having fish, you've got to have coleslaw. You got to have hush puppies. And I was like, you're right. I mean, they have that at Long John's, don't they? And I know Mom wanted green beans, so I'm like trying to plan accordingly. Plus, I'm Googling what goes with fish, because I don't want to have too many salads, like everybody's saying, and I don't want to have too little. So I've got enough. I've got 3 packages of macaroni. We're going to have a heaping full of macaroni, so they ain't going to have to worry about that. I'm making the macaroni as well as the fish, and it looks like the taters. So here's the deal. I'm a planner. I call KFC and I ask them about coleslaw. Now, don't laugh at me because I'm thinking, we've got X amount of people, so we're going to need X amount of coleslaw. Okay? So I call and I ask, well, what's your next to largest size? I think that's what we'll need. They told me that that's $15. Now, my grandpa's like, well, if we buy the $15, y'all are sitting there and eating every bit of that coleslaw, which I can't say that I blame him. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money for coleslaw. So maybe when we go in there tomorrow and I get a look and see at the sizes of the coleslaw, and if it's too much, then I'll make that decision then, because I know my mom and I eat it, and Joe eats it, and so does I think Penny does, but Mackenzie and Grandpa both said no. So I don't need a heaping helping. I just need a good amount. And as of hush puppies, I know County Market's having their fish month, so I'm looking out there. I called them and I said, look, I don't need fish, and I know fish is only served on Fridays, but I need hush puppies. And I said, don't you guys sell those? And he's like, yeah, 5 for $1. I'm like, well, then you know what? I'm doing hush puppies from you people. And of course, I plan on having green lettuce salad, and I also plan on having green beans, corn. For those who don't want the macaroni, there will be corn, and probably a couple of salads from the deli counter, just because it would not be right not to have a little deli salads. My mom is bringing this big cookie-like thing for Mackenzie's birthday. I'm fixing strawberry muffins, and also we're going to have Hawaiian rolls, and I've got some pop for everybody. I got Diet Right with 0 calories and all that good stuff for my mom. She loves that kind of crap. I got A&W. I've got 2 other kinds that I don't even remember what the heck it is. Mountain Dew for Kenzie. And then I'm going to have tea for me and Cousin Penny. And I don't know if Grandpa, he'll probably drink his RC. He's got plenty of that. So we're good to go with drinks. I would say it'd be nice if anyone wants to get in touch with me and say, hey, can I bring this or that? I've got silverware. Don't worry about that. Napkins is always welcomed because we seem to go through a lot of those. I have to figure out, I know tartar sauce, and I believe it's cocktail sauce is the other thing that people might use on fish. I'm not going to get big containers, obviously, if there's just going to be that X amount of people. And it's just like with the coleslaw, I got to plan accordingly. So hopefully we pick up the coleslaw tomorrow. That's the good news part. So I can talk to them and see exactly what they're talking about and why it would be so high. Because, we don't need a heap and helping that's going to serve a banquet. We just need a heap and helping that's going to serve X amount of people. So I'm stressing out, as you all can tell. But on the good news part, I got my binder today. I'm really excited about this. This I plan on using to organize my work stuff. And I have little tabs in here that's alphabetical after I fill it out. It's going to be wonderful. I can't wait. And I'm going through a whole organization process to get down to a notebook instead of 4 or 5 notebooks. Because I'm terrible. I keep stuff over here, and then by the time I go looking for it, I don't need it. So, yeah, I'm trying to get everything organized. Going through that right now. I guess it's what you call spring cleaning early. What else was I going to tell you? Nothing major other than that. And we're doing the shopping tomorrow, so stay tuned for how that goes. That should be interesting in itself. Oh, I read my book today, so we're going to do a book review for the second video tonight. So take a deep seat. It was one of my favorites, and it's going to be highly rated. I haven't finished the second book yet in the same book, but I aim to do that next week. So hopefully I can get that underway. I need to get Miss Wanda's books all gathered up and ready to go give Miss Wanda. I seen my other work mom, Deb, yesterday and gave her magazines, which worked out well for me. So hopefully I can do that same thing for Miss Wanda coming up and give her the novels that I've read. So get rid of those. And I have a whole 2 stacks on this side. I've got a whole wall full over there, some stacked over here, and more in the bookcase. So it's like they're everywhere. I'm just piled in by books. So if it ever gets to the COVID-19 that we can't get out, I've got entertainment buco. Just saying. Anyway, it was so funny at Wendy's tonight. Grandpa's telling everybody how old he's going to be. He's going to be 97, and he's like, I can't believe I'm going to be that old. And he goes, these people are all worried about this little virus. And I'm thinking, don't make light of it. This is not a good time to make light of it. And he's like, God bless him. At his age, he's just happy to be here. And it's a blessing each and every day that he's with us. So that's one thing I'm very grateful for. But everybody was coming over wishing him a happy birthday early, which was really cool. Other than that, I don't have anything else to share with you on how was your day. I know, how boring, right? So I'm off the next 2 days, but they won't be restful days. I can tell you that much. So I'm going to be anxious to get some of this stuff out of here. So stay tuned for that as well. Love each and every one of you. Book review next.